All right, so we're gonna keep this fairly simple today. This is just something that I did kind of when I first started, but I also did this kind of throughout to kind of help switch things up, kind of help change things, kind of keep things fresh. But I'm talking burgers, and more specifically today we're gonna be a little adventurous. We're gonna do Cajun chicken burgers today. You can do lean burgers, it doesn't matter, but it's a nice switch up because it makes you feel like you're still eating what you used to, but you're eating a little healthier and a little more health conscious at the same time. And it's a good feeling to be like, yeah, I had burgers yesterday, or I had chicken burgers yesterday, or whatever. It's a good feeling to be able to say that and be like, all right, I'm not completely weird. I mean, I am, but that's besides the point. And normally when I do beef burgers, I get these guys. They're already pattied up, no big deal. They're already pretty much pre-portioned for you. Works out that way. But like I said today, ground chicken. Another thing you can do is some sweet taters. Now I do sweet potato tots from time to time, just to splurge. I would rather go through, peel a whole potato, do all that. You don't have to. I'm feeling lazy today, so I'm going sweet tater tots. Now for this, I'm going to portion these into 4-ounce patties. Now the reason I do that is because they will end up shrinking into about 3.5-ounce patties most of the time. Once they cook down and whatnot, they end up shrinking to about 3.5-ounce, a little over 3-ounce patties sometimes. And if portioned properly, it should give you about 4 equal patties. And I'm going to season one side with Cajun seasoning, and then I have a little griddle that I'm going to use. You can pan fry them, you can grill them outside, you can throw them on a Blackstone if you got it, whatever, it doesn't matter. Just get them cooked, 165 internal, and you're set. So while those cook, and while we cook those, I'm going to slice some onion and tomato. I also got some lettuce. You can dress them however you want. They're veggies. And then I'm going to use mozzarella cheese. Reason being is that's just what I use. You can use Swiss cheese. You can use provolone cheese. It's up to you. Or if you want to use a fat-free cheese, go for it. Totally up to you. But then we're going to make a quick garlic aioli. All right, and I'm going to put just a little bit of oil on this. Okay, and then we're gonna throw our chicken on here. And then of course, season the other side. All right, let's make our garlic aioli. Now for this, I'm going to use non-fat Greek yogurt. I'm gonna use about a ½ cup. Reason I'm using Greek yogurt is 1, you can, and 2, I don't have any olive oil mayo, so I'm improvising. And the fact that we're only using about a ½ cup, and the fact that the serving size is 3/4 of a cup, it's almost the same amount of calories. You're getting pretty close in that aspect. But then, I'm gonna add a tablespoon of minced garlic, a teaspoon of lime juice, a ½ teaspoon of salt, a 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper, and a ½ teaspoon of olive oil. Just a splash. All right, I'm gonna mix that together. And I'm gonna add just a ½ teaspoon of parsley. Give it some color. Perfect. Let's check on our chicken burgers. Bam. Okay, we're just gonna let those finish. And then as for buns, I just use these guys. It's simple. Making your bread, sure. Sourdough bread, sure. It's totally up to you. You could make sourdough buns, I'm sure. But quick, easy option. They toast really nicely. So once these are done, I'll throw these on with a little bit of olive oil and then let these toast, and you got yourself a decent burger. And then also, once these are done, I'm gonna melt some mozzarella cheese. And then like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and slice a tomato and a little bit of onion, and then I got some lettuce. Cajun is strong in the kitchen. All right, nice toasted buns, like so, like so. I'm gonna do 2. I know that's going a little overboard on the cheese, but whatever. And the nice thing is, if you're in a cut, just do 1 with your tots. If you're not, or you need the extra protein for the day, do 2 and don't do tots. It doesn't matter, it's totally up to you. But this is a nice like I said, this meal itself is just a nice switch up. Keeps you a little sane in the membrane here, okay? So next, I'm gonna add some of our sauce. I'm gonna do a nice piece of lettuce, tomato slice, some red onion, top her off. And then if you do sweet potatoes or tots or fries or whatever, I do 3 ounces, maybe 3.5. Anyway, it should equal about 84 grams, whatever that serving size is. Gabe, what does 84 grams look like? Give me a second, I'll show you. Okay, this isn't exactly 84, but 1 tot is like 68. But anyway, so there you go. That right there is 84 grams. Now, that doesn't look like a lot, but when you're eating 2 burgers, it's a nice little filler. It fills in the cracks, you know? It's not so bad. Which ends up being a little over 3 ounces. So there you go. But there you have it. Some Cajun chicken burgers. All right, let's give these a shot. Just for scientific purposes, you know? Just to make sure that they don't suck, you know? I feel you. But cheers. Sauce is actually really, really yummy. It's got some nice heat, and then that acidic kind of creamy balance of that sauce, and then just the fresh veggies. This is just it's a solid meal. It's a solid, like, hey, I want to cook something nice for myself. I've worked really hard this week to be good. I want to stay good, but I want a freaking burger, you know? I want a burger right here. It's still a nice amount of calories, especially if you use ground beef, but just to have something different, right here. That sauce is so good. And then, of course, with your, sweet potato tots or sweet potato fries, makes you feel like you haven't skipped a beat, you know? Well, guys, there you have it. Another meal prep, Cajun chicken burgers. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did and you're new, make sure you hit that sub button, throw a comment down below, tell me what you guys think, and as always, peace out, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!